Scorpio, hello. This is going to be a reading for March 14th through 20th. There is a full moon on Friday, the 18th, so you know. I've already pulled some cards for you, Scorpio, and I'm going to dive in here. So, Scorpio, little bit of heaviness going on this week for you guys. Seems like a lot of, I want to use the word shadow work, but I also don't like that phrase. I'm trying to stay away from some more new agey phrases. So, I'm going to say shadow work because that, you know, you guys respond to that. But what it really is what is it? Habits, you know, habits and patterns. What is our shadow side? I was kind of doing a little bit of research of this earlier today based on another video I was watching of this lady that I like to watch, and she was talking about, she doesn't talk about this a lot, but she was talking about like her shadow. It was an interview, and she was being interviewed by this woman who was, it was all about shadow work, right? Shadow selves, shadow work. And I realized what a shadow self is karmic habits and patterns. So, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. You know, when you're facing I'm really just diving into this here with you guys, Scorpio. Sorry about that. We'll get into your reading in a second. But what, obviously you guys want to hear this week. And I've tried very hard to get my own self out of the way for this reading and really do kind of some work here before the reading to make sure that this is about you guys. So this is about you guys. Of course I'm a Scorpio too, but this reading isn't about me. So moving forward, goodness, this is going to be long-winded, Scorpio. So anyway, let's dive in, okay? I'm looking at this card and I'm talking to you as if you can see it, but you can't. So in your outside influences, we have the moon. And like I was saying, if we're talking about shadow work and shadow selves, we're talking about working on our own patterns and habits and recognizing them. That's when you're facing your shadow self. That's what I was about to say earlier, and then I stopped. When we're facing our shadow selves and we say that lingo, whatever, what we're really doing is recognizing a pattern and a habit and probably trying to break it. So it kind of doesn't sound so scary when you say it like that, right? Hopefully. I don't know. Maybe I'm changing some minds, maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, outside influence, surrounding energies, looking at all the other stuff that's going on here, heavily feels like shadow work. For lack of a better term, facing your some habits and patterns and recognizing them this week that maybe, and they're just surrounding you. Like, I get this feeling like you're seeing them everywhere. You're seeing your habits so hard everywhere, surrounding you everywhere, that you're like, okay, I can't even ignore this anymore. I give up. And it's pretty heavy. Yeah. So anyway, it's moving forward. In the recent past, we have the Five of Cups. We have a loss, some sort of loss. I'm going to leave that there for a minute. That's pretty simple. Motivating factor, we have the Queen of Cups. 3 5s in a row, I just realized as well, Scorpio. Very interesting. So anyway, moving forward, lots of change for you going on. The 5 has to do with change, right? Wow. Lots of change, lots of recognition going on for you. It's not easy, especially, so the 5 of Cups in your recent past, you know, we have a loss here, but it's also about like, you're just like, she's just staring at these eggs that got broken and broken into, and the eggs that she lost. And she still has 2 behind her. She still has like this potential of whatever she wants behind her, whether that is like a legacy or, you know, there's something to work with. There's still something to work with there. And all she's doing is staring at those eggs that are broken and just completely ignoring any and all other opportunities. She's just stuck there. So that's the recent past, some kind of energy like that. And it all feels very motherly, I'll be honest. I mean, there's no gender here, but like it feels very parental, I'll be honest. But it's a general reading, so take it how you like it. Motivating factors, we have the Queen of Cups. Again, it just feels like a lot of your motivating factor here is, you know, it's very emotional. and it is very motherly. That's as simple as the Queen of Cups gets, right? I'm gonna also just leave that there. I feel like I need to move on. So, and your present situation, and also challenge position, we have the Five of Swords crossed by the Ace of Cups. So here, I'll just show you the Five of Swords. Hopefully you can see it. Very defeated, whatever, you know, all the shadow stuff, so whatever that actual thing that happened in the recent past, you know, that has you like feeling loss, you just feel defeated. You're like, God, I fucked up, or like you're getting really hard on yourself here. And in your challenge position, we have the Ace of Cups, and it's just almost another card that's saying, like, don't forget about those other two eggs. There's opportunity here. There's brand new opportunity. Those eggs haven't even hatched yet, man. Like, don't ignore them. Don't forget about them. And definitely don't forget to, like, sit on them and incubate them, right? Water those seeds. And so, you know, and this is the Ace of Cups, and it's your challenge is to accept that new love and that new, these new emotions that are, and if you're recognizing your patterns and you're having all these horrible, like these hard new emotions, use that pattern recognition that seems to be surrounding you this week and recognize why these patterns are coming up, these emotions are coming up, why you feel defeated, and use those emotions to inform your decisions. The Ace of Cups is saying, you know, that energy is available to you, but it's a challenge to you. So make sure that maybe you work on it. Yeah, maybe you work on the recognition of what those emotions can be used for as a new idea moving forward. Let's see. In your beliefs, we have like beliefs, basically. You believe in your beliefs, and you believe in your beliefs so hard that you're ignoring some other stuff around you. You're ignoring some of those opportunities. Make sure that you're not, like, this is about really making sure that your beliefs are your beliefs also, and having those boundaries and stuff like that. You know, it's like the boundaries card, but it's in your belief position. It's basically saying that your beliefs are your freaking beliefs right now. And considering how many fives you have here and the shadow thing going on and all this stuff, I don't often advise, but I would advise, what am I trying to say here? I would advise letting that tight grip on those beliefs go a little bit and seeing what you can do with these emotions and these opportunities. I would be a little softer on yourself. Like, I would breathe a little bit more. Feels like you're holding on really tightly to something that you used to believe in that maybe isn't quite working for you anymore because it's a struggle. You're getting all of this struggle, and the struggle is only a struggle because you're holding on so tightly. But I'm going to move forward. There's like two energies here in your reading. We have a whole bunch of like struggle cards, and then we kind of have a whole bunch of like using your emotions to inform your future type of cards. I'm going to move forward. So in what does and doesn't work. No, I'm not going to do that yet. In your near future, we have the Five of Wands, because we're kind of talking about struggle here. We're talking about those fives, and we're talking about change and sort of the sequence of events. The sequence of events are 5, 5, 5. You have the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Wands. But considering the way that it feels to me, and I'm saying that less and less these days, but the way that it feels to me is that it feels like you did indeed take that Five of Swords defeated energy and moved forward. Like, this is more of a learning five. The Five of Wands is a little bit of conflict, but it's like these are generally like students. What's going on in this art? We have a couple of animals all fighting each other. We have like two wild dogs, it looks like, and a bird, and they're all just kind of fighting. But in the typical Five of Wands, we have like people training. They're usually younger people. Oftentimes they're depicted as children in some art, because it's like more of like children like fighting in a way that you learn from it. So it feels like you took all of this stuff that was really heavy and it was really hard, and you kind of use that Ace of Cups, like you're like, okay, it's fine, I can use this for something new. And in the near future, it does still feel a little bit like a struggle, but it feels like more of a softer energy. Like it feels more of like an energy that is, you are letting go of a little bit. And you are allowing the lessons to come in. Like you're learning from these little competitions. You're learning from things that used to be like hard on you and you just took it fucking hard. You have softened a bit and you are learning from those experiences instead. You are moving forward. You are evolving. So while this all feels kind of hard and challenging and a little bit like grr, you know, you're learning from the experience and you are recognizing habits and you are softening your beliefs a little bit, just a little bit, because like this card is about standing up for what we believe in and making sure that we believe in those things. But in this reading, it does feel like it's asking you a little bit to soften. Like, don't let go of your beliefs. Like, you know, you believe them for a reason if you want, but just soften a little bit, be a little bit more open to the other things. And it seems that you do. And you find that you find more of a learning energy in the things that are upsetting and annoying in your life instead of just like feeling defeated and feeling loss. So good on you. Moving forward, we have what doesn't work and what does work this week. What doesn't work, we have the Three of Pentacles. So, and if we're going to compare it to the card of what does work for you this week, we have the Eight of Cups. So this tells me that like what isn't working for you this week is kind of working with other people. This is your shit, and you're not going to find the answers outside, and even like talking with other people, you're probably not going to find the answers. The only way you're going to find the answers is what you can do this week is to move forward and leave some stuff behind. You're going to have to leave those broken eggs behind. They're broken, man. They're dead. I'm sorry. But you're going to have to leave them behind. And you're going to have to move into a place where you can find the answers to this stuff inside of you. Because the stuff that's surrounding you right now is a little bit too much. You're going to have to move into a place, whether that's physically or not, where you have an energy around you that allows you to go and do that inner journey, spiritual stuff, like whatever that means to you. Let's see. The outcome, we have the King of Cups. So, you know, the challenge here is the Ace of Cups. You have the Queen of Cups in your motivating energy, and then you end with the King of Cups. So it feels like, you know, like I said, with that Five of Wands, you'd certainly have moved into a lot lighter of an energy when it comes to your struggles and more of a learning situation. And this King of Cups just tells me that you made some progress. You took all of this heavy, habitual patterned shit and all the emotions that's attached to it, and you really did some work, because you end here with the King of Cups. I mean, you still have to do the work. This isn't just going to happen for you. But these energies are available to you. This flow is available to you this week, Scorpio. I almost called you Sergio. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, it feels like you really did do the work, and you really did start to use, like the emotions. You started recognizing them and seeing some patterns there, and started using your emotions to inform your decisions. Cool, Scorpio. I'm gonna leave all that there. That was crazy. I like it. I dig it. Let's pull a Four Agreements card to see which Four Agreement would best help you to move through the energies of this week. Scorpio. Wow. Virgo also got this one. Don't make assumptions. And I definitely picked that randomly out of that deck. Absolutely. Don't make assumptions. Assume nothing, Scorpio, this week. In any kind of relationship, we can make the assumption that others know what we think, and we don't have to say what we want. We assume they are going to do what we want because they know us so well. If they don't do what we want, we feel hurt and think, how could you do that? You should know. Never assume other people can read your mind, because they can't. Got to use your words. All right, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me this week, Scorpio. Please like and subscribe. I need a team in order to grow this channel. That means I need subscribers, so please subscribe, share this with your kooky friends or your non-kooky friends. Thank you, Scorpio. I will see you next week. Have a beautiful week.